Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm back playing the Minecraft CrackPack. I can actually say that a bit better now, I've had a little bit of practice. Today we are setting up some more Britannia. Oh look, there's a lovely dude to kill us over here. Hey buddy, how's it going? There goes my sword. I've got unlimited ammo. I am not a good shot. Okay, cool. I've got a second sword here, so because I knew it was going to break. Since last time, I haven't really done very much. I may or may not have fixed the hut. I don't remember if I had not done it in between episodes. Basically, I've checked out the Hydroangeas, and they work underground. So I'm going to start setting those up. I've got two, and I've got a floating one to go above. Don't know if you understand what I mean, but I will show you, so it's fine. So these actually go on the edges. So here and here so far. And then we want to pop a mana spreader on this block here. And we want to check that they are linked. I can't actually see from hovering over it. So those are two now linked for sure. And this is where the pool is going. But that for now we're just going to have like this, but in the future I want to have a catalyst going over it. Is that lined up? It's not got anything blocking it, but in the future I'll need to move it up. Because if it tries to go through a block, you will lose the mana. So there's something to remember. It's not actually going yet, but it will. So this one here, I haven't actually built the pool large enough, and if I do, I might lose the space. But it's floating, so you can plonk it up here, and it will just hover there because it's got its own little bit of ground, and they look kind of cute too. So I'll get rid of that for now, but I will build this up. Maybe move this up now, or once it's done one full thing through. So we want, hey look, the grass is spread down here, that's cool. We want to make 2 more hydrangeas, and then we want to make 4 floating ones in theory, but we don't need that much mana. We need lots, but we don't need that much. Sorry, I was just having a drink of coffee. And because of what the doctor has done over on his farm, which I know you've seen, because we showed you all that last time, he's made this massive thing with all these day blooms, and they've all been running for a long time now, and they haven't decayed. So we haven't got the version that decays, which is cool. How pretty is that? Look, which is awesome. So it's fine to just have a little day bloom setup going on if we really wanted to cheese it. But I'm hoping I don't need to, because the Hydroangeas generate mana much faster than the starting to the Nightshade and Day Bloom for the cost of a cool setup, which is now half done, so that's cool. So we need 2 seeds. I grabbed a few last time. What do we need? We need the blue, the different blues, and pink. Let me just hydro. A blue, a dark blue, yeah. I think I did enough to do it, to make it again a couple of times. So let's go. Oh, I need a bucket as well. I've got one. Awesome. Let's go outside and use our runic altar. So we want one of these, 2 of these. Do they actually go in properly? I don't know. One of these. And one of these. Yeah, it worked. Cool. The recipes are all in the book if you ever get stuck. I think that was right. Or is it the other way around with the blue? I think it's the other way around with the blue. And you can also shift click to take, with an empty hand, to take out. I think that's too many again. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna shift click all of them out. It doesn't do it in a clever order. This one, 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. Cool. Done. So we pop those downstairs. So between recording sessions, I have been doing some Twitch stuff. So if you haven't seen my Twitter stuff or anything like that, go check out my Twitch. It's linked to my YouTube. You can find it nice and easy on my YouTube page. Up where the banner is, those little pictures. I'm going to be streaming on Saturday, this Saturday coming, so tomorrow, because I'm recording this the day before, on the Friday that it's going out, sorry. So yeah, so come by and see me. It's going to be in the evening for the Saturday stream. Other than that, follow me on Twitter to find out when I'm streaming, because I usually put up on there when I'm about to, because it's all over the place at the moment, but it should be more steady soon. I've been setting up my system to do it on my laptop, so that's cool. I'm just sat here watching where the water drains on the edges. That's where the flowers are doing their thing. I had a go with putting the water on the other side as well, so a water block was here, and it didn't make it double as fast, doubly quick. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your setup. I think this actually is the most effective way of doing it. I could be wrong. What I'm going to do is make it a couple high, so that'll save space and make it do it that much quicker. So that's just done that. So I'm going to actually get rid of this a second, because I want to move it up one more with an axe. That's fine. I don't want to waste too much mana, but it's not that much mana. We're going to have to relink it all up, but that's fine. So it's there. I think it's actually already linked, so now I won't be hitting the block when I go any other ways. Is it linked up? I'd say so because it's empty. Yeah, it is. You can see it. When you hover over the flower, if it's linked to the spreader, it will highlight the spreader with a box around it. I don't know if you can see in the top corner of the screen where that box is. But yeah, so that's how the easiest way to know that it's linked. Other than that, you just have to kind of guess and hope for the best. If the flower doesn't fill, it's probably attached to something. It may not be what you want it to be attached to, but it's attached to something, so that's fine. So I'm going to go get some more spruce, so that I can make it a bit higher, if I've got any left. Ah, cool. And I'm going to need a second bucket. And then I can maybe show you how to make the floating ones, because the recipe wasn't in NEI. So that's something to keep in mind when you're making them. The recipe isn't in NEI, but I knew from memory how to make the floating ones, because you need the floating seed and a Hydroangea on top of it, with a piece of dirt on the bottom, I think, if I remember rightly. But yeah, it doesn't come up properly, but it is a recipe. I've just ruined the water flow, look. I think that's better. Whoops. Cool. Oop. Okay, I've done it. So now we can place a nasty day. Or that zombie's just decided to walk around. Should I put the floating one back? I guess so. Okay, let's go grab that. So if we pop that one down, it looks very pretty. I've just made myself a way up. I don't think it makes a difference if it's down here like this. No, I'm just gonna dig this out or it's gonna make it look messy. Surprise, there's just dirt behind here. I'm gonna have to grab another block. But oh, I'm stuck now. It's probably easy to go slash home at this point. Oh no. Not easier, but okay, it's fine. We got it back. Don't worry, guys. It's a fail day, obviously. The item placing thing, though, where it places stuff in your inventory, is not helpful. There we go. You can stand on that block, by the way, just in case you wanted to know. I've just tested it like a stupid person because I could have just fallen back in there. But that should be 5 of them all linked up. Popping mana into it. Yeah, it's not, the beam is not hitting that, so that's cool. Also, a good thing to remember is the further away the mana spreader from the pool, the longer the beam is and the more time it takes for it to get from one to the other, which is a funny little mechanic. So yeah, we've got these pasture seeds. So we need to make some more. We need to make 3 more, and then we've got a nice full thing. We don't need the light blue, we need some pink. Do we? No, we don't need any pink. We need blue and cyan. Yeah. We actually need another blue, I think. We'll break these down into petals. You need some of them to turn into the... You need 3 of each. Oh, it's night time. You need 3 of each of them thrown into the mana pool to make the mystical or something like that before you can do the recipe, because it calls for them as well. So that was the difference between the normal cyan and the funny looking cyan. They've been chucked in a mana spreader. Mana pool, rather. So you need 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Wait! Oh god. Oh god! Get out of here! Just destroyed a plant. Get out of it. Whew. That wasn't stressful at all. Jeez, but I see you behind there. Get out of it. Did you spawn in a stupid place? Whatever. I'm glad they don't do any damage though. 1, 1, 2, 1. I haven't got enough space in my inventory for all of them. 1, 1. Oh, I messed one up. Go on, pink. Have I done the stupid thing again? Same as last time. Is it too... I don't know. It's 2 cyan. Okay, I did it wrong the second time. I need another cyan plant then. Oops. I did that same mistake twice now. How many have you got? We need another one. That's it. Okay. Now we can do it. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh. I'm pretty sure you have to put the seed in last rather, but I'm not certain if that's true. That's always the way I've done it. I think it's the seed to finish the spell, whatever you want to call it. Transmutation. It's just plant. Right.